Hi everyone. It is not Wednesday night, it is Thursday night, May 1st, 9:30 at night. Nitra's here, two ends. We are back on Dead by Daylight. I was exhausted yesterday. I'm gonna wait till my usual group come in before I start rambling. And while waiting, okay, we got Anthony. Hi Anthony. Thank you for being here. I don't think Monica and Kat expected me to be on tonight, but that's okay. Anthony's here, and that's the important thing. Hi! So, yesterday... Oh my gosh, never mind. Monica's here. Hi! I didn't give y'all a heads up that I was streaming tonight, because I was like, well, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah. So, yesterday, Wednesday, I was exhausted, because it was my archery team's last competition. And we won 1569 to 1447. We didn't really feel the victory though because we went against a team that has lost every single one of their matches. So this was kind of a given, but the kids' sportsmanship was great. My kids love their kids, so they prioritize fun, and I think it's because they know they're not really gonna win. But anyways, it was a nice ending to this competition season. Since it is a JROTC event, I am not first to know the results, and I think the results will come in either tomorrow or next week. I'm hoping for third place. I hope we place third at least, but I think we drop to fourth. But whatever. Whatever. One of my kids is the #1 top shooter in the district, so I think that's all that mattered. But yeah, afterwards, one of my kids' moms treated us to dinner at Chili's, and so we were there for a couple hours, just chilling and having fun. Yeah, we all had fun. Oh my gosh, it's Cole. Hi, Cole. I was talking about my archery team winning yesterday, our last comp. Yeah, we had dinner at Chili's. We stayed there for a couple hours. I didn't get home till 8, and I was exhausted. So, yeah, I didn't get to stream. I actually passed out early. I woke up in the middle of the night to change my Discord avatar, and then I went back to sleep. But, it's okay, Cole. Thank you for being here. I appreciate the effort. I'm assuming you're almost on summer break, because I'm almost on summer break. There's less than 20 days of school left, which is crazy. But yeah, I didn't stream yesterday, but I am here today. That's what matters. Happy early Star Wars week for all who celebrate. But today we are, after rambling, today we are gonna continue with my personal perk challenge. OOP, since we're only one perk, which I equip only one perk, and I play 5 matches and see how many times I can survive, and then I rate the perk based on how well it kept me alive. And tonight's perk is Teamwork, Collective Stealth. I already don't like the sounds of it, but this is a Renato Lyra perk, so let's go over to him. This is Renato, but I call him Sokka because he looks like Sokka, and then his sister reminds me of Katara. So yeah, Collective Stealth. It's not even purple. It's yellow, but whatever. Yeah, I have 2 RPD badges. I don't want to use those yet. How many times have I had to play as him? I'm not gonna go back. I feel like I played. I actually don't know. Because I started this challenge back in April 2023. It is currently May 2025. So, I'm doing this for 2 years. And I was going down the list alphabetically. I used Ada for reference because she was my main, so I have all the perks on her. And I'm on page 9. Like, I'm almost there. Look. And part of me doesn't want to go back and go through all the new people that I have missed or that have come out within the 2 years I've been doing this. One, because I'm exhausted, and my goal is to just finish my perk challenge so I can get rid of my schedule and stream very casually. Oh, hi Abby. I I don't know. I don't think I have drops. I don't think I do that. Um, I'm a very casual streamer. I don't know any of those things, so I'm sorry to disappoint. In-game drop. I honestly don't know. I don't know the answer to that, so I'm sorry. Um, okay, so Cole. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the chat now after rambling. Cole school ends in June. For me, it ends in May. I don't know why they pushed it up. They pushed it up to match the college schedules, and I don't know why they did that. Instagram or in-game? In-game drop. Instagram. I don't use my streaming Instagram anymore, so it's pretty pointless. My Discord is night drunk. Um, I'll put that out there. My Discord is night drunk. I'm not sharing my Instagram anymore. That my Instagram is dead. At least my stream Instagram is. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I just want to stop doing this every night. I just don't. My heart is not in it, to be honest. And I feel like I'm just forcing you all to be here with me. But anyways, let me just look for a match. I think I've rambled long enough. Anyways, teamwork, collective stealth. When someone helps you out, you respond in kind. When another survivor finishes healing you, you both leave no scratch marks as long as you stay within 8 meters of each other. This effect lingers for 4 seconds when leaving the range. This effect does not stack. That sounds like a good teamwork. I mean, it's literally in the name. Like when you have a friend, when you're playing with a friend, I feel like this is a nice perk to coordinate with. I am playing solo, so my results may be biased. But yeah, I mean, when someone else finishes healing you, you both don't leave any scratch marks as long as you stay within 8 meters of each other. So you have to stick really close. Um, for those who don't know, scratch marks, you cannot, as a survivor, you cannot see it unless you have a perk equipped. But as a killer, you see it. Scratch marks are basically the tracks you leave behind that allows the killer to find you easier. Um, there's a perk, I think it's fixated. That's a Nancy Wheeler perk, where you can see your own scratch marks. And then there's another survivor with a perk where you can see the scratch marks of your other teammates. But without those perks, you can't view it yourself, but the killer sees it at all times, unless you have a perk that hides your scratch marks. There's over 200 survivor perks, so there's like something for every possible situation. Let me see if I can get this to green or purple. Actually, I really don't want to spend blood points on this guy. If I 10, I don't reach it to green. Oh my gosh, you're gonna give me every other perk except the one I want. I'm just gonna reach 10. I'm gonna reach level 10, then I'll stop. No, neither of them's teamwork. Oh well. I'll get used to though. Okay, so when a teammate heals me, I just have to follow them. I don't see this being very useful because why run if the killer's not near you? The only reason you want to hide your scratch marks is so the killer doesn't so the killer can't find you easy. And so if my teammate's healing me, the killer's nowhere in sight, and then we run, we have to separate at some point. So a lot of these perks are very situational, where it's only for certain situations that it's useful, and those situations don't happen every game, and that's the frustrating part. Oh my gosh! Luna! You're here. Hello. How have you been? My archery team won yesterday. That's why I didn't stream yesterday, so... I was tired. I'm still tired. Cannon Killer's gonna... find me first. Something is gonna sneak up on me. That is a knight, and I don't like that. Oh! Well, you know what? Early bedtimes are actually good and healthy for you. No, it's okay. My bedtime is 2 in the morning. Consider that I wake up at 7, because I start work at 8. So, that gives you guys an idea. See, 10 o'clock is a healthy bedtime. Oh, 5:30, that's kind of disgusting. I understand. Yeah, it's at 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 hours of sleep. That's good enough, I guess. Oh, that's cool. Anthony and I are going to this free wolf event up at Julian. So there's, so Julian has this wolf center. It doesn't take place at the wolf center, so I don't think I'm going to be seeing any live wolves. But it does take place at their wolf store, and I want to be there. I'm celebrating the 2-month anniversary of my OC existing. Oh my gosh, why did I know this would happen? I'm going to sit here and complain. What do you mean, boo? 2 months? My OC has existed for 2 months, and I don't know. I really like it. I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. It just like it just keeps track of how long I've been inactive, huh? Well, at least I'm being chased, so I hope you're satisfied. No, it's okay. I deserve it. I deserve to be picked on. Wait, Luna, where does it take place again? Oh, the event is from 1 to 4. So... Oh. I mean, we'll see. We will see. Ten to 6. I think, if anything, we're gonna make it at the very end. Because, the wolf event is from 1 to 4. And I am intending to stay the entire time. And if from Julian, it's like a 1-hour drive. Oh, shit. Not my problem. Not my problem. Not my problem. It is my problem. Fuck. Okay. I mean, I don't think it's an awkward weekend. It's Star Wars weekend. So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do my 24-hour Star Wars marathon. I might just start it Sunday, and then end it Monday, and then I go to work depressed because Ben Solo died. Oh my gosh. Go after her, not me. Go after her, not me. Go after her, not me. Oh my gosh. I'm a horrible teammate. Foodie land. What's that? I mean, I want to assume I know what it is, but I also don't. Food fair. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, please. Please. Why me? Why me? Why me? Ah, oh, I didn't fake it enough. Lots of big events this weekend. And none of them are related to Star Wars. How do we only have one gen done? I feel like I barely did shit this game. Hold on, let me find a safe place. A safe place to vibe. You're going to an open art vend thing next year. Oh, it's like you're going to vend? I remember when I had dreams of starting up a small shop. Okay. Okay, you know what? Oh my gosh. I didn't know he would actually hit me like that. I hate this. I'm dead? Oh, shit. Oh. Cool. You know, I want a Kylo Ren cosmetic for the knight. If the knight gets a Kylo Ren cosmetic, I'm going to play as him until I die. Yeah, this game was a warm-up game. Yeah, and that's smart. It's good to prepare for stuff like that. I need to open an exit gate. Oh right, I started a new page in my notebook where I keep track of my perks. I used to have a Twitter. I remember I used to like I was serious about streaming back then. And now I don't care. And that's okay. Because as I tell my kids, sometimes you have to readjust in life. You aim for something and it's not working out, so you just adjust. And so I've had, a handful of kids that have quit archery team in favor of something else that suits their passions. And I don't make them feel bad about it. They're like, I'm sorry, Coach Nikki, I don't want to be part of this team anymore. I want to do this instead. And I'm like, don't be sorry. You're adjusting your aim. You're doing things that you prefer doing. And that's a good thing because you're taking to heart what I've taught you in archery. So definitely go for it. And it's always okay to keep changing your mind as long as you're one step closer to being happy. You know? Have I considered Blue Sky? I've considered not doing social media. I already have enough brain rot from Instagram. I mean, I uninstalled TikTok. Well, like, there was a TikTok ban, but I didn't reinstall it. It became available again. I tried Red Note for like a month when that was trending, and now it's dead. I just stick with Instagram, really. Social media and interacting with people is exhausting. Which is why I sort of gave up on a streaming career, just because I don't have the energy in me to interact with people. Constantly. I don't know how to build a community. I just be myself and hope that the right people flock to me. Yeah. I mean, currently, me, Anthony, and Monica, and Kat, who is not here tonight, have started a Broken Hearts Club. We're all lonely, depressed, and single in there. That's okay. And I try to tell them we are not the problem. Yeah! Yeah, yes, we are not the problem. And we will get through this together. Through the power of our nocturnal community that we have built. I mean, I try to ground whenever I feel disillusioned about streaming and I feel like giving up. I just tell myself the reason why I started this in the first place was to provide company to people, or one of the reasons why I started streaming was to provide company to people who are awake at night, because that's what I would have wanted. You know, just having someone to talk to or interact with while I stayed up at night doing homework or whatever I was up to. Hello, Monica and Anthony. Thank you for being here. I see Billy off in the distance. So, I already don't have high hopes for this perk because as soon as a teammate heals me, both our scratch marks are hidden as long as we stick together. That doesn't really work if we are in a wide map like this and the killer has eyes on us both. I mean, I know the typical advice is the killer can only chase one person at a time. So if the killer chases my teammate, obviously we're going to split up. And the effect, the no scratch marks effect, lasts for only 4 seconds. And in that case, there are other perks that are better at hiding your scratch marks. So this is just a hassle because you're tied to someone else, and I'm more of a lone wolf. So I don't like relying on my teammates, especially since I play solo and I don't usually play Dead by Daylight with friends. It's really hard to coordinate with someone. So I would just rather not. I don't think this perk is great. 2 out of 10. It's either 2 or 3 out of 10. That's what I'm anticipating. There's too many perks in this game. Of course, I start rambling once Katie leaves. Good night, Katie. Thank you for stopping by. I was about to say it's past your bedtime, but then you did say you sleep at 10, and it's only 9:53. At least we're getting gens done, but I also feel bad because this killer could be a killer who doesn't know what he's doing. But then I should start cleansing totems, because he might have Noed. I'll do it later. Actually, I think we're good, chat. I think we're good. I didn't even get hit once, but the killer can completely turn this game around in his favor, and I could die last minute by being altruistic. Because that's usually what happens. I do well, and I do so well that I'm like, I'm gonna save my teammate, and then I die. Sometimes I don't think I'm selfish enough. Sometimes I think I am. But you know, I lost the last game. So I feel like I have every right to like win this game. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, he missed. Wow, she couldn't take the hit for me. We would have been done with that gen if my teammate didn't panic and blow it up. I think, yeah, whatever I was talking about, I jinxed it myself. Yeah, Hex plaything. I should have been cleansing tokens. Go after her. Go after her. I hate my teammates. See, I was doing so well. I was doing so well, then everything's falling apart just because they're fucking around. Oh my gosh, I did this to myself. Am I ready for the weekend? I am ready to spend my tax return money on wolf merchandise. Oh shit, I'm getting a new tattoo next weekend. Fuck. My teammates are gonna let me die because they're being dumb. I am running far away from here. I would also appreciate it if she wasn't in my way. I feel like I'm gonna die because of her. Why is he after me? Why me? My perk isn't even a threat. Oh my gosh. You know, I should have just kept my mouth shut earlier. I was like, we are doing so well. We're doing so well. Now look at me. I blame my teammates. Holy shit. I was doing so well until they got involved. Is this my third game? I wish it was my third game. This is my second. I ran that killer forever. You know, I found a new way to roast people on Dead by Daylight in the post-game chat. I'm just gonna, like, rate them out of 5 stars. If they suck, I'm just gonna straight up say 1 out of 5 stars. I don't think Claudette deserves to live. I was working with someone. Who was it? Who should I put the blame on? I was close to finishing a gen, and then one of my teammates blew it up. And then I got caught. Twice. It's always a Claudette that's dressed like this. She cannot get a flashlight save. This is just sad. This is sad. This is sad and I'm frustrated. I'm gonna put up a 2-minute ad. I'll see you guys after 2 minutes if you're not part of the Leon Club Kennedy. Leon sub Kennedy Club. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you are a sub, then I guess you could just see me dissociate. Yeah, Anthony, the Leon Gasm emote. I don't want to spend blood points on this guy. I'm not even gonna play as him that much. Do I get my free gift? Can I get my free gift now? Oh my gosh. Let's go. But yeah, this perk, I don't like it. Actually, I'll wait till the ad's over.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Welcome back to the Leon Sub Kennedy Club, Monica. I forgot those things were monthly. I can't believe April is over. April just went by too fast. There was too much going on for me in April. What was the ad about? I don't watch enough streams to know what the ad's about. Oh my gosh, it's Cat! Cat, you're not late, but we were missing you earlier. You haven't missed much. I was so close to crashing out. Can Cat even see me? Cat, if you can hear me, say something. Because an ad is playing. Pay $8 a month? What? I don't think Cat can hear me. Oh, okay, I guess the ad doesn't matter. We usually don't. Hi, Cat! I'm not sure if you heard me, but hi! We were missing you earlier. My friend Katie stopped by. And I was talking about the community I built with the 4 of us. 4 sad, lonely, depressed, single people. But that's okay. We have each other. Something about Florida. Oh, that's fun. The crazy state. Florida men. Oh yeah, the goth girl that stood me up and, you know, whose cat ate her roommate's lizard. She was from Florida. That was in March though. So at least I can say that was 2 months ago. We are far, far from her now. Hi, Cat. This is my 3rd game. Tonight's perk is Teamwork Collective Stealth, where after my teammate heals me, our scratch marks are hidden as long as we stick close together. So far, I hate this perk because I have died twice, and my teammates are the reason I have died. So I don't think I want any of them touching me, and I don't think I want to stick close to them. I don't think it even matters if you stick close to them, because the only reason you'd want to hide your scratch marks is so the killer can't follow you. But then if you're with your teammate, the killer can only chase one of you. So it makes sense to split up, and the effect only lasts for 4 seconds after you split up from your teammate. So it's a complicated perk. It's also a useless one, because if you really want to hide your scratch marks, there are better perks for that. So I'm thinking either 2 out of 10 or 3 out of 10. Okay, so we got, if you look at the right or the left side of my screen, we got Night Drunk, Night Owl, and Moon Mommy. Where's the pallet? Ooh, I really threw her under the bus. Whoops. Oh, okay. She's really monitoring this area. I remember 2 years ago, when I first started streaming, so 2023, I was really enthusiastic and excited, and I wanted to stream all the games. And I remember for Star Wars weekend, or May the 4th, I streamed the Lego Star Wars game, the new one, the Skywalker Saga. It was back when I streamed 3 times a week. Oh shit. I was almost done! At least she can't kick it. She can't kick it because of the entity blocked it, so I guess that's a good thing, I guess. But yeah, back then I used to stream 3 times a week. So day 1, I streamed episodes 1, 2, and 3. Day 2 was 4, 5, and 6, and day 3 was 7, 8, 9. It was very interesting playing the sequel trilogy as Legos, just because that wasn't part of my childhood. It's one of my brother and I's favorite game was Lego Star Wars, before the sequel trilogy existed. I liked it better when the cutscenes... Oh my gosh, what a bitch. I liked it better when in the cutscenes they didn't talk, they didn't actually have dialogue, and they just like hummed and grunted and stuff. But yeah, I agree with Anthony. I like the original Lego Star Wars game better. Okay, let's put this to the test. Heal me. But then, and both our scratch marks will be hidden, but it doesn't matter because we're not being chased. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna follow her. I can't even tell if our scratch marks are hidden because we can't even see them unless you have a perk equipped. So yeah, this perk is pointless. 2 out of 10. Two out of 10. I only give it a 2 instead of a 1 because if you want to fuck around with your friend when you play this game together, I'm sure you can make it work. But the fact that I can't even see my own scratch marks, so I can't tell whether it's working or not, I don't even know what 8 meters is in this game. So I don't think it matters. I will die for this gen, I don't care. I think she knows that gen was almost completed. Let's do... There's one in the shack. Let's do that one. Oh yeah, that one sounds almost done. Ooh. This skull merchant doesn't really know how to monitor and spread out, but maybe that'll work in our favor. At the same time, she could also have no one, so I can watch my mouth. Yeah, after I jinxed myself in the last game, I'm just gonna shut up. Oh, don't look at me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just hear my teammate moaning and groaning over here. This is game number 3. Yeah. The thing about me and Star Wars is that I'm basically in a toxic relationship with Star Wars. It doesn't bring me joy, but so much of my identity is rooted in it that I feel like I have to keep enjoying it. But I'm just waiting for Ben Solo to come back, because since they're gonna bring back all the dead characters for no fucking reason, from Palpatine to Boba Fett, they're considering Mace Windu. First of all, nuh-uh. Second, if it isn't Ben Solo, I don't care. Am I being picky? Yes. Am I being unfair? Yes. Because you know what's also unfair? Them killing Ben Solo. He could have lived happily. He could have redeemed himself. He could have atoned for his actions, but nah. Nah, just let him kiss his girl and let him die. No fucking reason. Oh, yeah, Anthony, catch up on Andor. I heard that show's great. Maul's getting his own show. Takes place after the Clone Wars. Of course it does. Of course it does. Oh my gosh! Okay, there's a completed... There's a gem. There's... Let's see how dumb she is. Let's lead her to a finished gen. A finished gen in this corner. Ooh, she is smart. But I think these 3 gens are pretty spaced out. We can get one done as long as my teammates are smart about it. This guy whines so dramatically. Yeah, I heard that Star Wars Celebration is gonna take place in, Star Wars Celebration is gonna take place in LA in 2025. Star Wars Celebration is going to take place in LA in 2027. And if Adam Driver's not going to be there, then I'm not going to be there. I remember in 2019, before Rise of Skywalker came out, my cousin and I bought tickets for the Star Wars Celebration in LA. Excuse me, in LA 2020. You know, I was so hyped for it because I was on that Star Wars high. But you know, that was before Rise of Skywalker came out. I watched the movie. Can someone work on another gen, please? Can someone be smart? Can someone be smart and work on another gen, please? How come everyone stopped working on gens? You know what? This isn't my problem. They don't want to work on gens. This is my problem. I'm just gonna let them all die. But yeah, my cousin and I bought tickets to Star Wars Celebration 2020 in LA. Then I watched Rise of Skywalker. And then the pandemic hit. They killed Ben Solo and then the world was cursed. Yeah, we're not getting gens done. And then Fang is gonna die, then Claudette's going to try to wait me out. We really could have gotten a gen done if these other two teams were smart. Okay, Claudette is smart. Claudette just better not run towards me. You know what? I'm gonna let her die. I'm gonna be a horrible teammate. I'm gonna look for the hatch. Is there a hatch offer? No, there's no hatch offer. Yeah, no. I'm a horrible person. At least Ben Solo's reunited with Luke and Anakin. Show me! Show me his Force ghost! No, I'm not gonna heal you, I'm gonna run away. I saved her just in time, though. Leia Force Ghost with Luke. See, if Carrie Fisher was still alive, I doubt she would let them kill off her son. Bitch is gonna bring the killer to me. Of course. You know what? I'll bring her back to her. Okay, yeah, I can die happy now. I'll go to this corner and cheat the system. No way, how did she miss me? Hello? I was gonna give her my medkit. Wait, I wanted the Mori. That's such a long walk. I feel like I should have, like, wiggled out. This game was unbelievable. I have such high hopes. I have high hopes that I'm going to survive because we're doing so well with gens. But then my teammates act dumb, and then I act dumb, and then I die. 1 out of 5. Let's see the Mori. Okay, at least this is satisfactory. Okay, guess. Oh my gosh. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. I hate being a team player. Especially with solo queue, when everyone sucks. Okay. Okay, chat. Doing a 1 minute 30 ad. But then Monica's part of the Leon Sub Kennedy Club, so I don't think there should be any issues. What time is it? 10:21. Time check. It is 10:21, and we are gonna start game number 4. No more ads. Yay! I wonder what I'm advertising. Cause I honestly don't watch enough Twitch streams to know what kind of ads are out there. I remember one time someone one of my viewers said they got an ad for Butterfingers. I thought that was very interesting. Yeah, I never know. And maybe that's a good thing. The thing is, like, when I review the VODs, um, it records this. It does. There's no ad break in my VODs. It records like whatever I'm up to. But then again, if my streams are like 1.5 to 2 hours, I don't know who would be wasting their time watching those. This is game number 4. You know what? This is my stream. I'm gonna play as Leon. I'm gonna play as Leon. Can't take it anymore. 16 meters. Okay, at least that increases the distance. And let's see. We're going to the RPV map. So yeah, I'm gonna do 3 games with the character whose perk it belongs to. Then game number 4, I'm gonna be Leon, and then game number 5, we're gonna end with Ada. Just because it's my stream, and I miss Leon. Queen Ada, literally. My gosh. I miss Leon and Ada. Like, I still love them, you know? But it's just the fact that there's no Resident Evil news lately. Like, Resident Evil 9 was supposed to come out this year, and then it got delayed. And I guess it's coming out next year. But knowing my luck, it might come out 27, you know? We do need Resident Evil 9. I hear that Leon is going to be a protagonist. And I feel like after remaking 2 and 4, they do have to continue with Leon's storyline. Okay. I just want to see him and Ada have some type of closure. Can't believe last year my goal was to stream every Resident Evil game. Yeah. Not only do I not have the money for that, I also don't have the patience for that. Because I know some of the classic games have fixed camera angles and it's meant for console. And as much as I enjoyed Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil 4 game, it was obvious it was meant for console because some of the controls on keyboard didn't translate well. And also Ashley was annoying and she turned me off the game. Yeah, if they remade the Resident Evil 5, I definitely play it. They should have gone with that, but I hear they're choosing Resident Evil 0. And that just, like, if they put 0, then they still have to make 5. And then it's just gonna take forever to get to Resident Evil 6. I just need to see Leon and Ada interact again. Oh, spirit. That's funny. That's a spirit. Ooh. Nice try. That is not the spirit. Did she try to follow me? Okay. I miss playing Resident Evil 2. The remake. Last time I played it was for my second year stream anniversary, which was February 4th. I've been meaning to play the Resident Evil 4 remake again. Last time I played that was November. I just need to really have enough time and energy for it. Because on average it takes me 6 hours of gameplay, and then plus 2 hours of cutscenes. That will be an 8-hour stream. So yeah. Resident Evil 4 remake. I mean, I do want to, but I have this disorder or some. I'm undiagnosed with something. I like finishing things in one sitting, and I think that's why my hobbies shifted from reading and writing to gaming and art. Where, like, with a game, I can finish this patch within 15 minutes, right? And then with art, I don't like picking up drawings where I left off, so I'm going to try to finish it in one sitting, like what I do with October. Whereas with writing, reading, it's a project that takes multiple days, You know what's funny? I'm not even looking at the chat, but I'm talking about exactly what you guys are trying to suggest. Oh my gosh. But yeah, 4 hours one night, 4 hours another. Especially when I know I've done it before. Especially when I know that I have done it in one sitting before. I'm gonna try to do that again. But yeah, Anthony takes breaks because he's not insane like Anthony is a sane gamer. I am insane. I have issues. Big overarching story. Yeah, those are fun. I don't know what kind of games I like. I like Dead by Daylight. Actually, I don't. I don't know. My top games. I mean, Dead by Daylight, Marvel Rivals, Stardew Valley, Resident Evil. It's just a mix. It's a mix. It's as mixed and there's variety. There's as much variety as my music is. I mean, I'll have hyperfixations, like how I'm currently hyperfixated on Black Veil Bride, so that's probably me with Resident Evil. But there's a variety that I can't really pinpoint. Anthony says he probably put in 100 hours in Resident Evil 4 Remake, and with how many times he has replayed it, I can believe it. This is game number 4. Just game number 4. Okay, so for Anthony, it's Resident Evil 4 Remake. For Monica, it's Resident Evil 5. I think for me, it's Resident Evil 2 Remake. I remember playing that game over and over again. And I think also why I like it so much is because, it only takes about 2 hours. So it's very easy to speedrun. And I'm trying to beat a world record. I haven't accomplished it yet. Because to beat a world record, you have to, dodge all the zombies and never get touched or hit. So it's just, takes a lot of practice to anticipate that kind of thing. I feel like you would have to play that game multiple times a day for your muscle memory to kick in. And I don't think I have the time or energy for that. However, my summer break starts on June 3rd. The last day of school is May 29th. And office staff, we have to work a couple extra days. I hope she didn't see me. This probably stupid ass hiding place. Not that the remake is like a real thing yet, but I know it'll be a lot for that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see you and Anthony enjoying Resident Evil 5. Because, you like Chris, and Anthony likes Jill. Shit. Shit. Bessie and I used to play together, we still do sometimes. Of course. Oh, she anticipated that. Oh, my second time getting Mori tonight. I'm such a lucky guy. It's always down to Leon and the Asian girl, huh? Well, that's another loss. I have not won once. So, let's see if we'll have any luck with Ada. Bisexual win. See, I was bisexual for the longest time, but now I honestly don't crave the attention of men, which is why I'm sort of leaning more towards lesbian. It's something I'm, talking out with my therapist and everything, and she says, like, labels don't matter. And I'm like, but I want one. It helps me feel more of a sense of belonging, and it helps define, or helps refine what I like. And I'm really holding on to the theory that maybe my crushes on guys, especially fictional male characters, were actually just admiration, and I never actually liked them sexually, but because that seemed to be the default or the only way I can appreciate and like them, I sort of forced myself into the part. Because it's like the example I use to illustrate this point is Anthony putting up posters of Spider-Man, Batman in his room. That doesn't make him gay, Like if Anthony puts up posters of Spider-Man and Batman, people are gonna be like, oh, he wants to be like Spider-Man, he wants to be like Batman. Anthony looks up to those characters. Good for him, right? But if I do it, people will think I have a crush on those characters. When I don't. It's like when I have posters of Kylo Ren or Leon in my room, people have said, "Oh, I have a crush on them," and I think I played into it. I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I do, sure." But then now it's like I'm dispersing the fog, the gaslighting. It's like maybe I didn't have a crush on Kylo Ren. Maybe I admired Kylo Ren. But because I was a woman obsessing over him, people automatically considered that a crush. But then there was a period of time where I tried to look like Kylo Ren. I'm 5'2", by the way. But like the hair and the Kylo Ren outfit, all black, right, and everything, with the lightsaber. And people still said I had a crush on him. when I was actively trying to look like him. I don't know. I would just during my grandma's viewing, during my grandmother's viewing on April 18th. So that was like two weeks ago. There was a slideshow, right, of family pictures with my grandma. You know, and so I saw pictures of me growing up, from a little girl to pretty much present day ish college years, right? Because it got to a point where my grandma was too old to like go to gatherings, so the pictures of her got less and less. But at least I got a handful of pictures of me as a baby, to a young girl, to a preteen, to a teenager, high school teenager, to a college student. I recognize Aaron. I say college student. I bring this up because there were pictures of me with my Ray cardigan. I would try to do the three bun hairstyle, and the Ray cardigan, it had like the cold shoulder style, where there's a sleeve and then your shoulders are showing, to mimic Ray's outfit. And I don't know, I would just look at myself dressed as a girl, and I didn't like how I looked. It just didn't feel right. It felt forced. Um, Whereas when I wore guy clothes, because I was considered tomboyish growing up, I would just wear t-shirts and cargo shorts, and my hair just was styled the way I would usually style it. Um, it just felt more natural to me, you know. Um, I mean, Monica, it's funny. I'm starting to look like Anthony. I think my hair is shorter than Anthony's, actually. So, and Anthony and I are sharing like a button-up shirt, like we're taking turns wearing it. And I'm trying to look for a leather jacket to sort of match Anthony's style of leather jacket. So, so there's that. It's a very, very interesting journey of self-discovery that I'm going through. And I feel like I wouldn't have gotten on this journey if not for the therapy I've been taking for the past 9, 10 months. I started therapy at the end of July of last year, and I'm still taking it now, and it's just been interesting. I went from dating into turning into him. Yes, and I think that should be enough proof that no, not to discredit Anthony, because Anthony was still a great boyfriend and a great partner, and yeah, but the fact that I went from dating him to turning into him, it's like it goes back to my default state, you know? Like I'm trying to force myself into something I'm not. And as soon as I stop forcing myself, I always go back to the default state. Um, my therapist and I determined it as like maybe I'm not pretending to be a boy, because that's what my parents considered. Like, oh, Nicole's just playing pretend. She's pretending to be this character. She's pretending to be that character. My therapist suggested instead of me pretending to be a boy, what if I'm actually just pretending to be a girl? And that was a very interesting suggestion. But it also makes sense in my head. But it also makes it easier to swallow, I guess. Like, yeah, I'm used to pretending to be certain characters, so I can definitely pretend to be a girl and keep up this role for my parents' sake and make life just a tiny bit easier on me to like ignore or to just not deal with those issues. I knew he would sneak up behind me. I fucking knew it, and I knew I would get jump scared too. This perk doesn't do shit, just saying. I feel like the bastard followed me. Shit! Oh my gosh. I didn't trick him enough. Yeah, this perk doesn't do shit. 2 out of 10. You want to hide your scratch marks, equip something else, not this perk. You can't force teamwork in this game. I think that's the thing. You can encourage it, but then the perk basically compels you to use teamwork, and it just doesn't work, especially with solo queue. I mean, use it with your friends to fuck around, but this perk is not it. Should be a 1. I guess so. I mean, there was a reason why I said 2 out of 10. Oh yeah, teamwork. I just made a 2 out of 10 because it encourages working together as a team. I need to review my 1 out of 10 words. I wanna know what I rated 1 out of 10 and why. Okay, she's healing me. So therefore, our scratch marks will be hidden together if we were to run. But as long as we stay within 16 meters of each other. And I honestly don't know how much of a distance 16 meters is in this game. Oh yeah, 2 out of 10, just because it is better if you are coordinating with a teammate that you can talk to. Like a friend that you're playing the game with. I know a lot of the community wants in-game chat, or at least proximity voice chat. I don't. Because I just know everyone's going to be yelling at each other throughout the game. It's just going to be a lot more toxic than it is. The appeal of Dead by Daylight is you're not supposed to know all these details. You know, you're not supposed to know who the killer is unless they show up. But then now they each have their own unique tear radius. You're not supposed to know, like, where your teammates are, what they're up to, because it's the idea of not knowing that makes the game interesting. But now there's just too much damn information, and it sort of ruins the Dead by Daylight game. So, yeah, I actually prefer not having voice chat or proximity chat. Oh, my chat's... Silence is golden, yes. I think that's one of the reasons why. Oh shit! Fuck me. I think that's the reason why I like Dead by Daylight so much, is because there's no in-game chat. No one is yelling at me the same way they would Marvel Rivals or something like that. Bastard's gonna sneak up on me, I swear. He jump scared me twice. Never mind, he's chasing someone else. I can relax. Yeah, Anthony, sip your drink. Ooh. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm getting it. No one's working on fucking gens. The killer's all the way over here. What are my other teammates doing? Okay, he's there. Why is he tunneling me? Is it because I'm Ada? I have to go on the opposite side of the map since he likes hanging out around here. This is my 5th game, and I'm on a 4 loss streak. I should play the FNAF games again. Probably when we're closer to when the movie comes out. You know what? You know what? I don't care. I don't care. No fucking way. Oh my gosh. We're running out of pallets. Okay, they saved my life. The least I can do is it's done. I'm so glad I ran. We can heal each other. We can heal each other. Okay. All our scratch marks are done. Or gone. As long as we stick together. Shit. See, we have to split up. I don't know how much 60 meters is. Why is this game getting intense? We're all doomed. Okay, at least we're all working together, so these teams are a lot better than the ones I've had in previous games. He ran that way, so I have time to finish this. Yeah, the thing about Dead by Daylight is you don't want to run blindly. You want to have a general idea of where the killer is at all times. Oh, What a sacrifice. He's dead on hook. Okay. Now we just need one more gen. And I think it's this one. Oh, shit. I hear a whimpering team. Hello? Sorry I'm so quiet. This game just suddenly got intense. And for what? For what? Hey chat, so I'm hungry. Should I eat pizza or chimichanga? Pizza. Of course, yeah, pizza. Alright. Monica spoke first, so that's what I'll be doing. Oh shit, I don't have a flashlight. Is he not done to kill her? What is that glowing thing? What just happened? Why? What is going on? Did he give up? Did he just need to kill someone? Okay. I'm not complaining. Where's the pizza from? You're gonna laugh at this. It's a place called BJ's. But yeah, it is Monica's favorite food. Where's my other teammate? I hope they're getting work done. No, they're not. Oh my gosh, it's almost 11, and I just want to eat the pizza. Yeah, once or twice, and I'm getting tired of it. Because my dad has like a membership there, and so he gets all these discounts. So we have them like twice a month. I like the pasta, but no one else likes pasta. And then my parents say, that's too much pasta for you to consume. And I'm like, this is too much fucking pizza! Whatever. Oh wait, one of my challenges I need to open an exit. Well, here's my chance. Wow! Ada really is the lucky one. Unless I jinxed it. I just needed to open one one exit gate, and that is my survivor challenge. Well, Ada, thank you. See? See? Yay! I like strawberry banana smoothies. I like banana smoothies. Oh. Thank you, Ghosty? Question mark. I'm just gonna thumbs up. These teammates were decent. That was such a weird game. But yeah, 2 out of 10. Don't bother. Just if you have a, I feel like it's meant to be played with friends. You know. Okay. Well, we're finally done with that. And I have no life, so see, I completed all the cosmetic pages for the Rift. Now I'm just earning blood points. But yeah. And then we unequip this so she can put her hand back on her hip. And oh, okay. Next perk is gonna be with Belita or Katara, you know, the sister. So yeah, thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Have a good weekend. Have a good Star Wars weekend to all those who celebrate. And I will see you Monday on Revenge of the Fifth. Sweet dreams.